is untrained, listen carefully, more it will irritate itself and irritate others. Now we are coming to the point. So I irritate myself, I get irritated because my mind is not under my control. And I also irritate others around me because my mind is not trained. Unfortunately, what is happening in the world is so many problems because mind education is not given. So Swami Chidrupananda says, educating the mind is actually true education. Training the mind is true education, he would say always. So now I am not going to go deep into mind management now, but we will see some basic facts of the mind. First of all, when you say mind, what is mind? It is said, mind is not, hard, it's a software of the hardware component. So brain is hardware and mind is software. Mind is subtler than the physical brain. But it acts through physical brain, no doubt, in the physical plane. But mind itself is existing at subtler level. So therefore, what is mind? Mind is nothing but flow of thoughts. Listen carefully. What is happening? Flow of thoughts. Flow of thoughts means how they are flowing. They are flowing, per second. There are some thousands of thoughts run through us. In an ordinary man, an ordinary individual, per second, so many thoughts flow. So frequency of thoughts is very high, and intensity of each thought also is very high. What is happening? Frequency is very high, intensity is very high, and therefore I am actually, when my mind is full of thoughts going in all directions, past, present and future, etc., etc., etc. What is actually happening? The thoughts are going in all directions means what? What is a thought? Thought is energy. And therefore what? It is actually splashing its energies everywhere without, and then some energies are colliding inside and creating a huge havoc, because energy is positive energies, negative energies, and energies of different intensities. They're all colliding in the mind. If you really close your eyes and then contemplate and look at what exactly in the mind happening, mind is really a hodgepodge condition of the mind, colliding and constricting, and then so much of energy is splashing everywhere, and everywhere there's a commotion, and one thought comes, other thought rejects it, another thought comes, another thought comes. This is a continuously going on in waking plane and dream plane. This is the mind. And therefore, two principles a great master has mentioned. Very important, please listen. If you can note down, memorize, memorize. Two principles are, with respect to mind, is that you attract what you fear. This is a principle. You attract to yourself what you fear, and you become what you hate. This is a nature's law. Karma works like that only. So I attract what I fear and I become what I hate. So there is a clue for us here. Suppose if I hate the present situation, I hate the lockdown, I hate my lifestyle, and such a create, and ultimately more and more you are pushed into that kind of lifestyle. So therefore, very, very important thing is, then mind, what the mind wants, mind says, whatever I want to do, nobody should come between me and my wishes and desires. Whatever I wish, whatever way that I wanted to live, I must live. And this is what I think according to me, it is my freedom. Freedom means what? Licentiousness. Nobody should stop me. Nobody should do anything to me. Then I am happy. This is stupidity. Because it can never happen. Like for example, in traffic, I wanted to drive my vehicle. It is my vehicle. I purchased it. And then I can drive as far as my wishes and whims and fancies. It's not allowed. You must follow traffic rules. So therefore here, mind feels always agitated, restless, anything coming in between, it creates such a situation. Now I am just going into another subject, so another little deeper. Now see friends, mind has three layers. I am not going deep into it, but then I will explain to that. One is, one shade of mind is called emotional mind, which you all know. Emotional mind. Listen carefully. Second shade is logical mind. And third mind is contemplative. Three minds are there. Mind, what I said, flow of thoughts, and each thought is energy, and energies are flashed everywhere. and we don't know how to handle the energies. If you don't know how to handle the energies, it will irritate you. You get mad also sometimes. Become mad. So many people say, I can't stay in the room, Swamiji, I can't stay in the lockdown. It's impossible for me. What should I do? I say, jump out of the window then. What will you do? So I just can't adjust myself. The mind is taking reaction. So what about emotional mind is one aspect of mind. It makes everything become sentimental, emotional. And one part of mind is making us emotional in this present situation. So many various of emotions arise. Other mind is logical mind, and it wants answers. It wants when will the lockdown will end? When will the coronavirus will come to an end? What will happen to that? What will be the consequences of the present economic situation from society and the globe? When will the global situation will change? Whether will I have my option of my jobs, proper jobs will be there or not? And I want logical answers. I want analysis, and that mind works. One mind is emotional mind, and then what is happening is, remember very carefully. When these two are not brought, gap is not reduced in between two. That means what? Either you are too emotional, less logical, or you are too logical and no emotions. Both are dangerous. As for example, I cannot be so dry. One makes you dry personality, absolutely dry personality, no heart to deal. Other is so much of dealing with the heart, and actually you are not thinking, you become sentimental. Thereby emotionally, you become mental also. So now, these two minds are actually speaking, are damaging our peace within. Some people are getting damaged because of their overthinking. Some people are getting disturbed because of emotional things. Yes, everybody. So what we need is integration. What is that mind which creates a balance between these two? What is that mind which actually, brings kind of an harmony between these two minds? This is the question. And that mind is actually the right kind of balance between these two, logical mind and emotional mind, is through contemplative mind. I will not go, let's say, theory. I will just give you practical things also. So contemplative mind is that mind which creates balance in your life. When balance is created, it's a beautiful. What exactly is required? For example, friends, there are so many situations around the globe. Now, presently, especially now in present times. Otherwise, in individual life, everybody's life, so many problems are there. Emotional disturbances are there, financial disturbances are there, relationship problems are there, health issues are there, environmental issues are there, pollution problems are there. I mean, not one, but plenty of problems are there. Seeing and through all these things, great masters have advised us how to learn balance. The question is, how it is illogical to say that to achieve, but there is other than achieving balance of mind in the present situation, there is no other way for anybody. If there is no balance, what happens? Either I lean towards logical mind or I lean towards emotional mind and I create havoc in my life. Therefore, friends, remember first. So, therefore, what is to be done is contemplative mind is very important. Now, for example, let us analyze three more topics are there. I will just complete. Then I can open it up for question and session. How our mind is reacting in general in lockdown. You all know it. I am just enumerating. That's it. First one is in lockdown, especially in the present times. First problem. All our hopes are getting shattered, and majority people have so many complaints, and some are reacting and coming onto the streets also. First one is what? Everybody, whether it is a company, whether it is I heard somebody news that TCS is 75% of their workforce are planning to, they wanted to do it from work from home. Immediately somebody is worried, then all the real estate and companies, the buildings, do they hire? No, they do hire. They go for tank. They sink. Their business will go. Meaning what? When we are trying to find out one solution for some problem, there is some other immediately fear of another problem comes. Think about it. And therefore, first one is all hopes are getting shattered. Majority people, all of us have complaints. This should not be done, that should not be done. Each political party has their own opinion. Somebody in opposition, same position, this position. I mean, there's no end there. We don't want to synchronize. We just wanted to confuse ourselves and confuse people. Number one. Number two, all the dreams that we have been built, suddenly shattered. In Chinmay Mission also, we have cancelled so many programs. International tours are cancelled. Big programs are cancelled. So many programs and events are cancelled. Not only Chinmay Mission, Noida I'm talking. Chinmay Mission in general, all over the world. My travel is cancelled. I never stayed like this since 35 years now. Since 35 years, I never stayed in lockdown in a place happily. Where everybody is asking me, Swamiji, how was I? I said, I'm enjoying my laziness. So it's unprecedented. It's never seen like this. So that's why people, ordinary person say, my dreams are being shattered. All my hopes are shattered. And third thing is, expectations are causing greater disappointments and depression. Point number 3. Somebody expected, so many expectations we have. I have a foreign travel expectation, financial management expectation, and I will work this, and then this month I can save money and complete this. I'm talking of labor class, I'm talking of middle class, lower middle class people, or even big industries. They plan that, we get this much of turnover, we can, everything, all hopes are shattered. Expectations are causing great problems, leading to distress and disappointment and depression. Okay, now another problem. Number 4, anger and frustration. So much angry. People are angry with themselves, angry with the system, angry with the world, angry sometimes with the God also. God should not have done like this. Okay, anger management, anger and frustration. Then I can think, people are extremely become restless, and actually some are almost getting into a state of madness. You're seeing TikTok videos, how they are mad and they are coming out with all funny videos. That shows their madness. I mean, how mad I am, look at me. Oh, so many videos in WhatsApp, so many, all horrible things. And next one, fear is gripping in the present day. Fear, extreme fear. Fear that coronavirus may happen. Even doodh wala nahi aana hai, naukarani nahi aana hai. You can't allow anybody, you can't beat anybody. You look at everybody with suspicion. No, for love and kindness, forget about it. Everybody, whoever looks at it, everything is suspicion. Fear. Not only virus fear of social problems and so many things. And insecurity with regards to many things are there happening. Employment insecurity in the lockdown situation. And loans are not getting cleared. I heard so many cases that, mothers have come to leaving their children in America. They came to India for 1 week to see their mother or father, and they got stuck up here. Children are there. Husband is unable to maintain them with the kids. There in America, you can't go there on ultimate power. Like that, I came so many cases like this. And also, what can I do? Use the social media platform and see each other at least. Husband says, I can't cook, I can't manage children there, and there's so many problems. Like that, ghar ki kahani, so many problems. And another thing I'm telling you, we are actually generating globally a new cloud of fear of new normal, which is likely to emerge after the coronavirus period gets over. A new normal. What could be that new normal? Nobody knows. No, life, we just can't live like that. But new normal fear is. So these are all the problems in lockdown. Mind is playing with us. I told you, mind is energy. Thoughts are energy. So each direction, one thought, one direction, another thought, another direction. All energies are colliding and creating so much of problems to us. Now, how to cope up with them all? This is the main topic. How to cope. So I'm going to be giving you about 5-6 points today. Think about it. Now, don't think that lockdown is ending on May 3rd. Even lockdown ends also, there are so many restrictions will be there. Life cannot be normal. In Chinmay Mission Noida also, we have announced, we are planning yesterday that we discussed, and ultimately June 30th, we can't have any social congregations. So no programs in the mission, all talks and all lectures, everything is cancelled. Nobody is coming inside the ashram. I also don't want anybody to come. So how to do it? Now, for example, I told you some time back, answer lies in balance of mind. It's a beautiful word. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Bhagavan Krishna says that equanimity of mind is called yoga. If you can achieve samatvam, balance in spite of also any situation in the world, if you can balance samatvam, you become a yogi, yoga uchyate. So now therefore, how to achieve this balance? Number one, first point I'm telling you. I'll make a statement here, please listen carefully. Think about it afterwards. Spirituality is the only science in the world that teaches you how to handle yourself first. No subject in the world teaches you how to handle yourself first, except spiritual. All other subjects teach you how to manage the outer world. It could be people, it could be missions, it could be anything outside me, how to handle the subjects are taught. But how to handle my mind when it is angry, frustrated, rejected, depression, so many problems are there, lack of contemplation, memory power is weak, so many problems. How to handle? Has anybody taught me this? This subject, spirituality, is the only subject which teaches us how to handle ourselves first. So therefore, first point I'm telling. So keeping this in view, first point is, this is a golden time, I tell you, golden time. For what? Spend every day some time in solitude. No mobile, no TV. You go to your own room. Spend some time with alertness and question, what am I doing with my life? After your death, whether people praise you or blame you, how does it matter to you? Your life is very important to you. At the most, we can hang in the house in the form of a photo for some time, for one generation maybe. After they will throw that also. So my question is, in this lockdown period, the beautiful time God gave us. Earlier we didn't have time. What am I doing with my life? Am I truly useful to myself and truly useful to people around me? It's my life. What am I doing with it? Question. Second point is, spend at least golden time it is. Spend at least 1 hour a day in reading spiritual texts. Spiritual texts. One text you read. Not listening, reading. I've said reading. Open the book, select a book, complete it next in 2, 3 months, 4 months, wherever. Good books you select. And please spend 1 hour time. Study alone, not in a group, in your own room. And that will open the gates for higher evolution. Guarantee, I will sign and give it to you. Read good books, it will change your personality. The heart will open to new horizons, new thinking of evolution on mankind. In this vast universe, the role of globe, very beautiful. I think I will share with you, with Rajiv, I will share. All of you can sage this one person. I will share a video. I hope Rajiv reminds me afterwards. I will video, Carl Sagan ka video, how Earth looks when the satellite is leaving, and a beautiful commentary he gave. Very beautiful commentary, heart touching. I will share it with about 3-4 minutes video through WhatsApp. Let it go across everybody. And that makes you think. The commentary says the beautiful, the earth, what is the earth? a dust particle suspended in the sun beam, a beam of light. And the picture of the beautiful earth, as the satellite is leaving the solar system, how earth looks at it, how the earth looks from the dimension. It will change your perspective. So therefore, these 2 points I told you regarding spirituality. And third important point, you can count the point numbers, whatever it is. This is the time to create new habits in subconscious mind. Very essential. Don't worry if you are, I got a video from one lady, some village lady. I laughed at it. So, but for her painful it is. Some village lady, she said, "No, I don't know how long lockdown will continue." The reporter asked, "What is the problem?" "No, we are not getting." "What are you not getting?" "Drink." Whole family sit together. Every day evening we will take. How much you take? 1 peg we take. Then 4, 5, 1 week I am not taking. My whole body is paining. I don't know when the lockdown will end. Her problem is I am not getting my everyday drink. So no, this is the time to create new habits in subconscious. And subconscious is such a powerful it is. So you create a habit, a new habit you create every day. Whatever habits you take, it can new healthy routine you start, which will inspire you to continue even beyond the lockdown. So all of us want to change in life, and we always complain that we don't have time, sir. Had I got time, I would have changed. Had I my mind been peaceful, I would have studied. And like so much, this is the time. We got time also. We got situations also very beautiful, and mental conditions are created. So this is the time for you to create a new what we call circuit in subconscious mind, to create new habits in subconscious. Okay, so bring about build healthy routine and bring into practice. Golden chance for all of us. Golden chance. Either you meditate or study or contemplate, whatever habits, good habits, reading books, good habits, practicing yoga, or like Ramdev Baba says, practice Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, do something creative. Instead of sitting and watching all useless serials and television, do something. Do something. Now, next one. In this lockdown period, build relationships. All the misunderstandings which they are there, they may have been generated between husband, wife, children, father, mother, neighbors, etc., etc. This is the time to come together and build relationships, understand each other. Beautiful thing. And family members, relatives, everybody, give a call. Sometime a point, only your family together, understand, open up yourself, understand each other. And this is the time for you to grow. This is the time for you to shine out brilliantly in all your relationships. This is a time to bring out true love between among family members. Acha, next one. 2 more points are there. Always, every day, please take out 5 minutes or 10 minutes. With sincere heart, you are divine. Each of you are divine. Nothing but divine. Nothing but pure consciousness. What is the essence? Your essence is pure consciousness. Pure spirit you are. Untouched by the clamor of any noises, clamor of mind and intellect. Nothing touches. You are the pure consciousness. Light, divine light you are. Each soul is potentially divine. Therefore, what you do is, with that divinity, keeping that divinity, being aware of your divinity, every day, morning and evening I suggest, morning as soon as you get up from the bed, and evening before you go to bed, you please pray for the global humanity and entire humanity on the globe. Pray for everybody. There are millions of people starving, no food, no water, no clothing, suffering. I mean, there are so many people dying out of hunger, diseases, lack of treatment. I can't reach everybody. Just show your compassion. From your heart, let the compassion waves grow towards the entire world. And I tell you, I guarantee you, these waves will trigger somebody else. You just pray, dear Lord, please provide food to everybody. water everybody, clothing and shelter everybody in the present times. Please take care of and let everybody be happy. With this consistent prayer, what happens is you are actually putting your energy in the grid, total grid, and it will inspire somebody there nearby that person individual, and mysteriously the food and everything can be supplied. This is a divine work. I don't say that, I'm sitting here, what can I do? No, you can do. So therefore, morning and evening, this is your time to clear your debts towards humanity, which you cannot clear it, of course, easily. But then start practicing how to be kind and how to open your heart towards humanity and engage yourself in beautiful prayer morning and evening. Pray for the peace and prosperity of the world. Poor people, suffering people, let them. A businessman is worried that when 10 crores and 1 crore is reduced, what will I do? Your worry is not a great thing. Then other people's worry, you are dying. They are dying. They are dying almost. You have breakfast and worry about your business. Then lunch and worry about business. They don't have breakfast and lunch also. I can't do anything, but we are doing as best as we can do. And we are doing it. My mission is doing, of course. You know it also we are doing. So therefore, this is one thing. And last point is, pray, help poor people. As of course integrated, help poor people, be open to the world, offer your assistance, financial assistance, or physical service, or counseling, or finding ways to help others. And last point is what? Help poor people. One is pray for global humanity, sincerely, and practical service. This is the time for you to connect to society, to connect to the Lord in the hearts of people. Instead of wasting and complaining and fear clearing, insecurity, and imagining all horrendous and horrible things about future life, what will happen after lockdown, it's a criminal waste of time. Okay, so have faith in yourself, the Supreme Lord, holding compassion in your heart, move ahead in your life, and you see your life unfold so beautifully. And there will not be any problem. There will be peace. There will be challenges, no doubt about it. But you will get that mental power, strength, sagacity to face all those challenges without any problem. Because by then, if you follow all the methods, you would have generated the balance in your mind. And mind is balanced. You can face every challenge calm, quiet, with compassion. I think I'll conclude here.
बहुत बहुत अच्छा स्वामी जी, धन्यवाद, आपने इतना अच्छा हमें मार्गदर्शन दिया. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. मैं पहली बार देख रहा हूँ, मैं इतने सारे टेस्ट ऑफ आ चुका हूँ, क्वेश्चंस भरमा आ रहे हैं मतलब. तो एक लग रहा है कि हमने एक बहुत बड़े संत का हमें सानिध्य मिल रहा है. तो मैं सबसे पहले हमारे मनोज आची सर है, चार्ट अकाउंटेंट है, उनसे रिक्वेस्ट. मनोज सर, आप क्या पूछना चाह रहे हैं, पूछिए.
Namaskar Swami ji.
Namaskar.
Just you have told that there are 3 layers of mind. So my question is how to control our emotional mind, because sometimes we are not able to control our emotional mind. We are just giving reactions to each and everything, and
that's why I said. You are right. Listen.
Yeah.
That's why I said you have to bring logical, intelligent mind close to emotional mind, so that with intelligence you know how to control the emotions. Intelligence means knowledge. Knowledge means understanding, a higher outlook. If I don't have that higher outlook, I will let my emotions create havoc in my life. I don't know how to control them. Therefore, in order to control emotions, you must have tremendous knowledge. Knowledge about yourself, spiritual knowledge, what is the knowledge of the mind, knowledge of emotions, why I should have, why I should not have this emotion at this time. Without emotion, how I can respond to the situation. So therefore, increase your knowledge quotient. Not arrogance, not the superiority complex, not pride complex, etc. Pride, this one. But only increase knowledge, understanding, and you can really face, you can control emotions easily. There's no difficulty. Emotions are required. Emotionalism is a bad.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you.
स्वामी जी, मेरी सिस्टर शालिनी अग्रवाल वो पूछना चाह रही है कि I want to ask that nowadays I am reading श्रीमद् भागवत प्रवचन by स्वामी तेजोमानंद जी.
वो बढ़िया है.
In which how does he knows everything before even it happens?
Where who knows?
So Tejavanand ji, Swami.
Hey Baba, you understand one thing. History repeats itself.
Exactly.
See, this is a show. Suppose, if I tell 10 points, 10 different people will come and tell me, how do you know that you are reading my mind? Swamiji, you are reading my mind. I say, I'm not reading your mind. These are all the facts of humanity. These are all the emotional shades and problems in general are faced by humanity. You can't bring a new emotion, new problem, because the old problem gets colored in new clothes and presents itself.
स्वामी
That is the beauty.
स्वामी डॉक्टर सईद फैजल हैं, वो जानना चाह रहे हैं कि हाउ टू कीप आवर माइंड स्टेबल ड्यूरिंग सेवरल फाइनेंशियल इमोशनल प्रॉब्लम्स. प्रॉब्लम्स होता है तो कैसे माइंड को रखें?
Again, yes, I suggest here, please understand. आप जरा सुनिएगा. Financial problems are one of the key problems of humanity all over the world. I'll just tell you two more things. Remember, what is the financial management? Wisdom. Wisdom, if you have, you can face the world peacefully. What is financial management? I'll just tell you one word. One sentence. Financial management means what? Wisdom to know where to spend and where not to spend. When to spend, when not to spend. Why to spend, why not to spend. And also wisdom, that capacity in the mind is generated to live within our own means in spite of difficulties. That mental capacity, if you have to cut, now especially all companies, now some salaries are cut by 20%, 30% salaries are cut. Now people are living, they have to learn to live within their means now. What is happening? So greed is stopped and so many things are sacrificed. So when you know these aspects properly, definitely financial management can be done. And if suppose extreme cases are there, I am very poor, fall sick, of course I need help from society and other members, then I'll go and knock the door from others for help. Sir, one thing I understand, which economy tells us to spend when you don't have money?
बिल्कुल सही है. बहुत अच्छा स्वामी जी, बहुत अच्छा. हमारे साथ हमारे प्रो चांसलर सेज यूनिवर्सिटी के डॉक्टर प्रशांत जैन जुड़े हुए हैं स्वामी जी. तो डॉक्टर प्रशांत जैन सर, आप क्या पूछना चाह रहे हैं प्लीज?
स्वामी जी प्रणाम. स्वामी जी
प्रणाम सर.
बस जी स्वामी जी मैं पूछना चाह रहा हूँ, हाउ आवर डिजायर्स कैन बी कंट्रोल्ड ड्यू टू ओवर थॉटफुलनेस इन दिस इमोशनल क्राइसिस टाइम?
Yeah, analyze the desire. Analyze the desire. For example, desire, see one thing, I always say, our Tejamananji says and our great spiritual teachers say, one of the main cause, I would say the cause for stress is mismanagement of desires. The main cause, the number one cause, culprit for stress is what? Mismanagement of desires. Anything you desire. Therefore, what we should understand for desire control means not desire suppression. I'm not talking of suppress the desire and you're blast one day. No. What I'm saying is, what are the things to which you are eligible? For example, I don't have a teeth, but I want to eat pizza. How is it possible? I don't have money, but I want to perform my son's marriage or daughter's marriage so lavishly because the neighbor has performed that way. I also want to perform a grand way. How is it possible? Therefore, our policies, the desire ke piche, our concepts are there, our ideas are there, the paradigms are there. They have to be shifted. They are actually basically wrong concepts. Therefore, if you understand, analyze how to control desire, please listen, sir. Please listen. Be attentive, everybody.
Please.
Desires are in the mind. Desire is the big subject. Desire is in the mind. Intellect, buddhi, has to control the mind by teaching the mind, by taming the mind, by training the mind. Teach, and tame, teach and train the mind. So in order, there is nobody, no outside teacher can help. In order to teach your mind and train the mind and tame the mind, your buddhi, you are the teacher there inside. You must have tremendous knowledge and understanding to teach the mind, to train the mind, to tame the mind. Because I lack knowledge, I don't know how to counteract the mind's whims and fancies. Suppose a desire comes, I inquire, is it necessary for you? Can't you live without it? Is it so urgent? Is it so important? You must have that mental approach, that's the intellectual approach, to stand separate from the desire, watch it, train the mind, and teach the mind, and tame the mind, and see that the desire is dissolved in your consciousness by your own higher intelligence. If I don't have this higher intelligence, if I don't have higher knowledge, the desire grows in its proportion and mind swallows the buddhi, and once the mind expands and swallows the buddhi, thereby my intellect cannot do. So I will be actually under the whims and fancies of the mind. So mind becomes the master, I become the slave.
बिल्कुल ठीक है स्वामी जी.
So this is analysis is required, knowledge is required to understand and control the desires. To control means to eliminate, to sublimate, to understand, to channelize the desires.
जी स्वामी जी, हमारे साथ में राकेश अग्रवाल जी जुड़े हुए हैं. राकेश जी, आप क्या पूछना चाह रहे हैं?
नमस्कार स्वामी जी, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको सुनकर. स्वामी जी, I am a very strong believer of the power of subconscious mind. So my question is, how can I prepare or update my subconscious mind for the new era of post-COVID life?
Now see, I'll give an exercise a great master gave. A great Tibetan master gave me this exercise. I will give you that. Listen carefully. Because, subconscious mind, whatever you register and feed the subconscious mind cannot discriminate what you feed in the subconscious mind and what is real in the waking plane. It has not got the capacity to discriminate. So what you feed and show it as real, the subconscious mind accepts it as real.
Right.
The exercise is this. See, two things are there. One is, some Chinmayanand says one point, one exercise he gives. I will give you that exercise today. The formula is I, D, N, S. I for India, D for Delhi, N for New York, S for school. Or Solapur. I, D, N, S. Now Tibetan master is held in suspension for some time. Gurudev came, Chinmayanand. Now, what he would say, every day night, it's an exercise. It says, every day night before you go to sleep, lie down on the bed, without getting into sleep, introspect. I stands for introspect daily. And I means introspect daily. What is that? How I lived my life. So analyze. And whatever you feel that there is negativities or this year I should not have shown anger, here I should not have lost my temper, here it would have been better if I had said like this, and all those things, let the entire day reel, let the film reel come out in front of you. And you just don't analyze, don't be judgmental at that time. But just, first one is introspect.
Okay.
First one. Only introspection. Second one is D. Detect diligently, efficiently, detect diligently. What is to be detected? Oh, these are all the black spots today. today in my living. Here I should not have said like this. Here I should not have said like this. Here I should have behaved like this. The black spots. Here I lost my temper with my wife. Here I said unnecessarily doubted my son. Here I scolded my daughter. Whatever it is. All those things. Detect diligently. These are all the problems which in my subconscious mind, the mind reacted like this and the problem created. Okay. Then third point is N. All the negativities that you have lived that day, negate ruthlessly. So you feel that the particular layer of that mind all the black spots are there in your own deeper mind. And here the Tibetan master says, I'm just telling you, negate ruthlessly. Tibetan master says, imagine your brain, sit in meditation, see the inverted skull of your own brain. Empty, that have your brain, inverted and skull is there, and feel that all those small pebbles are there, settled in the lower base of the skull. Small pebbles are there, stones are there, they are settled. Very many settles. And there are good stones are there, bad stones are there. Now what happens? For example, I lose my temper frequently. There is one stone particularly, the particular stone, which is actually causing the seed for that losing temper frequently. What master says that you imagine, consciously put your hand in the skull, take out that stone and so forcibly hit it on the ground, it will burst, and imagine that energy is released and merged into space.
Wonderful.
This exercise is the Tibetan master meditation technique. And he gave this, and if you do this every day, don't worry whether it happens or not. You repeat the exercise, and slowly you feel, actually, when you are taking out everything from subconscious feels that it is really happening. So last one is, Gurudev says, detect, negate ruthlessly, and last one is S. S means substitute wisely. Very important. Like for example, Gurudev means Swami Chidrupananda always used to say that I had my smoking habit, I want to get it out of this, I'm a chain smoker, I want to get rid of it. So he found out that. So he had negated that habit, and slowly over a period of time that chain smoking habit has been negated and substituted with alcohol. What is the use of it now? So एक आदत छूट गया, दूसरा आदत लग गया. Therefore, substitute wisely. That's why I said in this lockdown period, you can really create new habits for your subconscious mind. It's a golden opportunity, I tell you. And lockdown means what? Who is unhappy? All human beings only are unhappy. Nature is happy, oceans are happy, rivers are happy, plants are happy, animals are happy, entire sky is happy, stars are happy, everybody in the creation is happy because we are locked down.
Correct.
That means how much we are bacteria in the creation, understanding?
Correct.
How much we are creating havoc? What kind of sensitivity we have? When do we grow? Then you say, no, मैं बदलने से क्या फायदा? तो you बदल के देखना. At least do you start?
Correct.
So this is a insensitivity, and whole nature is celebrating. I tell you, they are celebrating mood. Somewhere कहाँ चिड़िया आके देख रहे हैं, नील आ गया, नील नोएडा जीपी मॉल सेंटर में नील घूम रहा है, नील. और जीपी मॉल कहाँ है? जीपी मॉल in Noida Atta Market. Where is a नील here? Therefore, subconscious may negate ruthlessly all those things. So, introspect daily, detect diligently, negate ruthlessly, substitute wisely. These four things you do it, plus exercise of this skull exercise given by Tibetan master. I think you do it regularly, and slowly you will improve.
Thank you, Master. Thank you very much.
बहुत अच्छा. स्वामी जी, लास्ट क्वेश्चन है.
Yeah.
डॉक्टर सीके शर्मा ने हेड ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन है एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट के सेज यूनिवर्सिटी इंदौर से, वो पूछना चाह रहे हैं हाउ स्टूडेंट्स कैन काम डाउन डिफरेंट डिस्टर्बेंस इन देयर माइंड ड्यूरिंग स्टडीज. See, if mind is like a Zoom apparition,
I can shut down participants, I can mute them, I can unmute them. It is not possible, no, for the professor to do all the students with respect to all students. Each student should be taught how to control their mind. Unfortunately, sir, training the mind is real education. In educational institutions all over the world, we don't give any training as to how to control their minds. Fists of fury, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, greed, and anger. All these things, my dear, emotions, how to control. There is no subject, we don't teach them. So how can we suddenly ask them to change? Therefore, their minds are arrested. Because every day they go for pizza, they have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email, WhatsApp, movies, YouTube, and so many things are exposed. Suddenly you are locked down and you cannot control them. Therefore, you must really tell them, you can, if the students believe you, if the students love you, the students love them, the lecturers and the teachers, give them small exercises every day to do. I tell them, I love you, for my sake, you do this. Some exercise you give. Mental exercise. Like for example, every day pray. Pray means not the Sanskrit slokas. You can tell, for example, oh Lord, give me the strength and capacity to focus. Oh Lord, give me my concentration. May you please increase my memory power. May I be kind to everybody. May I become good individual. May I be great asset to society and the country and the globe. Oh Lord, show me the way out. This kind of some prayer. There is nothing. Simple prayer. Sit and it's called statements of affirmation. May Lord bless me. May Lord, if you don't believe in Lord, you can believe your own self. You are there, you are existing. So said, I will achieve this. So ask them what all goals of their higher goals are there. Do affirmations. I will definitely study. I will improve myself, like that. Second thing is, give them some kind of PDF format. You can 2 pages, 3 pages. You circulate that and have a beautiful discussion on Zoom. A stimulating discussion. Like for example, just ask them. Economy is down. How to do it? People are very bad. How to control their bad behavior? Ask the bad people only. How to control the mind? What are the I always conduct some seminars whenever you workshops in our Chinmay mission. What are the problems of youth? They will give me a Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica content they present. So ask them their own problems, ask them to find solutions in a group discussion through Zoom or through any app. Definitely they will do it. And second thing is, very important thing is that if every student, I mean, I'm not teaching now because principal seminars are different. In teachers seminar, I give these techniques. One thing, how if every student knows this teacher loves me, and if every teacher and student a personal relationship is established, that student will never go out of way. Not general handling. So I suggested, because most of the institutions, education institutions, even for college students or to school teachers, I suggested every school teacher, for example, if I teach about 150 students in this year. I go to 3-4 classes, 30 students in a class, 120 students I meet, or 200 students I meet, never mind. My job is to meet every student for at least 2 minutes in 1 year, independently with the student and me only. So I have my schedule. Today I am calling, I am with this class, these people will meet me. So I want to meet all of you. Not together, one by one. Tell them I love you. I love you, my dear. This one-to-one relationship, ek baar kiya na, next time with the eyes, the mere looks, the teacher will have to control the student. Because the heart-to-heart connection is established. And people say, Swami ji, हमारे लिए syllabus के लिए time नहीं है, इसके लिए time नहीं है, हम कैसे करें? I said, I can show you the only way. Problem is yours to solve.
स्वामी जी, जो सेज टॉक का जो पूरा चाइल्ड ब्रेन है वो साक्षी अग्रवाल का, साक्षी अग्रवाल थैंक्स देना चाहती हैं.
बस थैंक यू सो मच स्वामी जी फॉर कमिंग हियर. मैं आपके बचपन में चिन्मय मिशन में इंदौर में जाके, मैं मेरी बहन, मेरी कजिन बहन जाके वहाँ पे पूरा समर कैंप करते थे आपका.
ओह स्वामी प्रबोधानंद जी was there. प्रबोधानंद.
उससे जो लर्निंग मिली हमको, देखना हमको स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी हमारी स्टार्ट हो गई थी उस टाइम से.
वेरी गुड बेटा.
थैंक यू सो मच स्वामी जी हमको करने के लिए। साथ ही में यहाँ पे जितने हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स आए हैं और जितने पार्टिसिपेंट्स हमको यूट्यूब पे, फेसबुक पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे लाइव इस समय देख रहे हैं, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। ऐसे ही हम लोग और आपको नॉलेज शेयरिंग डिजिटल एरा में करते रहेंगे। साथ ही रिक्वेस्ट है आप सबसे कि हमारा सेज टीवी का चैनल है, वहां पे जाके ये सब वीडियोस वहां पे अपलोड होंगे, लाइव रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस अपलोड होंगे, ताकि आपके जितने क्वेश्चंस हैं वहां पे जाके पूछें। Sage Talk is an initiative by Sage Group and Sage University. Thank you so much for joining in.
Don't forget to take the video from me. I'll give it to Rajiv Srivastavji. Then he will forward it to all the people. It is your job to be after him.
I will be. Thank you so much. And similarly, catch on 5th of May, Shivani Di from Brahma Kumaris will be joining us.
Yes.
So, thank you so much again, everyone, for coming in, and Rajiv sir for arranging this beautiful session for us. Thank you, Swami ji, once again.
Thank you, beta. Thank you all. May God bless you all with your families.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.